In today's video, I'll be showing you every confirmed feature that will be coming in the next update of Blox Fruits. So this includes entire island remasters, possibly a whole new race, including its own V4 awakening, and the long-awaited dragon rework. So enough talking, let's get straight into it. The first thing I'll be covering is the new island remaster. What I mean is that one of the third sea islands has been completely revamped to fit the new art style, and that new island is going to be the Hydra Island. If you don't remember, this is what it currently looks like. If you ask me, I honestly don't think this island really needs a rework, but I guess it fits in with the lore of this next update, which you'll see soon. Anyways, here's the first sneak peek of the new Hydra Island. And if you're wondering where I'm getting all of these, it's on the official Blox Fruits Twitter accounts. Anyways, this first sneak peek is of the port that's going to be in this new Hydra Island. I don't believe the current version of the island we have right now even has a building like this for spawning ships, so this is definitely an upgrade. Here, we have another image of the island, but this time it's on the inside and it's clearly much more beautiful and detailed. There's way more buildings and structures, along with even bigger and better trees with some falling leaves. It looks more based on Japanese houses than the one we have right now. Here's another picture of the inside of the island, and once again, it just looks much better than before. The one we have right now is pretty lackluster, with very few buildings and trees. With this new one though, it looks like it has a pretty good balance, where there's not too many structures to where it becomes annoying to walk through, but not too little, where it just becomes empty. Here's another image, but this time it's on the outside, and it's where the waterfall is. With just one look, you can see there are way more trees, and they're a lot bigger this time, which is nice. And they've actually remade the waterfall as well. It looks more realistic. This one isn't anything too crazy, I guess, because there's not much you can do with a waterfall and a few trees, but it definitely looks better. Now, we do have one final sneak peek for the remade Hydra Island. And this time, it's a video. And just so you know, the quality is really bad because it was taken off of Twitter, and there's not much I can do about it. So just bear with it for a minute. This video actually shows us a few really important things. First of all, we obviously have some more angles of the new island, but we've already seen this. What's more interesting though, is at the bottom we have this new list of moves, which shows us our abilities, starting with the race abilities, which you get from unlocking Race V3, and next to that, we have what seems to be the Race Awakening move, which is blacked out most likely, because the guy in the video isn't using any V4 race. Next to that though, we have Aura and then Instinct, which are the two types of hockey. And the final one is Flash Step, probably the most useless thing in the game. Another detail in this short video is the Dragon Dojo. This may not seem like anything at first, but later in the video, I'll tell you about a theory going around that would make this simple dojo actually very important. Now, probably the biggest thing in this entire video is the new gun reworks. It's been confirmed that every gun, including bows, will all be reworked, so they're actually somewhat useful. This has been a highly requested rework, since right now, pretty much every gun besides the soul guitar is useless, meaning we may see some crazy new builds in the future. Anyways, that's pretty much it for the Hydra Island stuff. So let's get on to easily the most anticipated thing in this whole update, which is the dragon rework. This has been a thing for over a year now from what I know, so it's been hyped up for a while. Luckily, we do have a bunch of new sneak peeks for the dragon fruit, including a list of all of the new moves and possibly a new race. so let's get into it. Starting off with this image, we have one of the new dragon moves in action, specifically named Imperial Evolution. This is most likely the transformation into the dragon like we have in the current fruit, and we can see on the right side, we still have the Fury meter, but we can see all 5 new moves. Just like before, we still have a human flight mode, which is the Draconic Soar move. We will get to see the wings you equip whenever doing this move, and I'll just tell you right now, they look amazing. Here's another one of Dragon's moves, and if I had to guess, this is probably the reworked Fire Shower move since it looks like there's been some giant explosions. We have another image here, and this time it's of this giant black and orange ball in the sky. I'm guessing that this is the new Heatwave Beam move, but in dragon form, since if you didn't know, there's 2 move sets for both the human form and the dragon form. Either way, this move looks amazing. Here's another picture of one of Dragon's moves, and to be honest, I have no idea which move this is. If you think you know, leave it in the comments below, since I don't know what to tell you about this one. Besides that it looks cool. We have another dragon move, and this time it's very clearly the Draconic Shower move, but in human form. Just like all the other moves, we have a bunch of orange and black effects, but it does still look amazing. Now here, we have probably the most important dragon sneak peek. Why, you may ask? Well, this is very clearly some type of race awakening, since you can see the borders around the screen are orange, and in the bottom left, you can see this type of yellow circle effect going on, which is exactly the thing that happens whenever you use an awakening. So, there's a good chance in the next update we'll have a new dragon race, and this is what it'll look like. Now, you may remember how I said earlier that the new Dragon Dojo may become important later on. Well, it's theorized that you may be able to unlock this new dragon race, or whatever it may be, at this Dragon Dojo. Here is a tweet by the official Blox Fruits account, and it talks about how in the lore of the game, there was this dragon versus Hydra's battle that took place. And after this incident, the people of the Hydra Island no longer were pacifists, but now they fight for vengeance. Meaning we may be able to unlock some new power at the Hydra Island. Sadly, that's all of the sneak peeks we have for Dragon and the new possible race. There are a few more things they've showed us that'll be coming in the next update, which are some new animations for very old features. Starting off with these new stun animations, which play whenever you get hit. Next up, we have some new animations for the instinct, or observation, hockey. In that clip, we actually got to see some of the new gun reworks in action. But that's besides the point. I've shown you everything that's been confirmed to come in the next update of Blox Fruits, Update 24. If you've enjoyed, make sure to leave a like and subscribe, as it would be greatly appreciated. Anyways, see ya.